Have you ever sat through a presentation and by the time the speaker got to the real point, you'd already checked out and maybe even checked your phone? What if you could stop that from happening in the first 30 seconds of your speech? I'm Susan Saravo, and today I'm walking you through a proven formula for crafting an intro that grabs attention, builds curiosity, and pulls your audience in so you set the tone for an unforgettable performance. Why does the first 30 seconds really matter? Here's the truth. Your audience makes a decision in the first 10 to 30 seconds. Will I listen or not? If you wait too long to land your hook, you've already lost them. Your intro isn't just a formality, it's the gatekeeper for your message. If it's strong, you pull people in. If it's dragging, you fight for attention the entire time. So let me show you exactly how to nail it. There's a four-step formula you can apply to any speech. I call it the hook formula. Now, if you hear the word formula and you think, oh, that's the last thing I want to do, I want to be original. Well, let me tell you a little bit about formulas. Think of it in terms of Hollywood movies. Every Hollywood movie follows a formula, and it's called the hero's journey. Think about Rocky or James Bond, Indiana Jones, Elle Woods in Legally Blonde. At the beginning of the movie, there's an inciting incident that causes the hero to move their life in a different direction. And then throughout the movie, there's all these different obstacles that they have to overcome in order to get to where they want to go. And then towards the end of the movie, there's this huge crescendo, this obstacle where it seems like all hope is lost, they'll never get there, and somehow they overcome that, and then their life is different after. So that's a formula that works, always has, always will. And that's why we need to look at formulas in a way that, hey, if they work, great. If they don't, then let's get rid of them. But the ones that work, let's stick to them and implement them and get on with it. So here's part one. Shock or surprise start with something unexpected, a statistic, a provocative question, a short story that makes people lean in. Part two, relate immediately. Show your audience you understand them, speak to their pain, their desire, their world. Part three, build tension, introduce the gap. What's missing? What problem exists? What's at stake if they stay where they are? Part four, promise the payoff. Tell them what they're going to gain, what you'll deliver, why they should stick around. Shock, relate, tension, payoff. Let me show you exactly what this looks like in action. I'm going to deliver a 30-second intro right now, and you'll see each part in action. Okay. Here we go. Ready? I'm pretending that I'm going to start my speech. Right now, someone in your industry is giving a presentation with your exact same message, but they're getting the promotion, the clients, the stage time. Okay, that's shock. I hit you with something provocative that creates immediate tension. Okay, part two. Here we go. And if you've ever walked off stage thinking they didn't get it, or worse, watched people checking their phones while you're speaking, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, that's relate. I'm speaking directly to the pain you've felt. All right, let's do part three. Here we go. Because here's what's happening. You're losing them in the first 30 seconds. Before you even get to your best material, they've already decided you're not worth their attention. Ooh, that's tension. I'm showing you what's at risk if this doesn't change. Okay, here's part four. Okay, here we go. But today, I'm giving you the exact four-part formula I use with executives and founders to command a room from word one, so you never lose an audience in your opening again. Whew, okay, that's the payoff. The promise that makes them stay, and you definitely want them to stick around and pay attention. See how that worked? In 30 seconds, I took you from curiosity to recognition to urgency to desire. Each piece builds on the last. You're not just talking, you're pulling them through a journey. Now, let me show you the difference between weak and strong. Here goes. Here's a weak opening. Today, I'm going to talk about public speaking tips. Here's a strong opening. Did you know more people fear public speaking than death? If you've ever felt your heart race before a presentation, this video will change that. The second one hooks immediately. The first one, it's kind of forgettable, right? Now let's talk about common mistakes that I see people make. 3 big mistakes people make. Listen here. Number one, waiting too long to say anything interesting. Here's the fix. Anchor your opening with something sharp in the first 10 seconds. Mistake number two, being too generic. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. That's not a hook. You need to use specific images, statistics, or story tied to your audience's world. When I say that it's too generic, if you say, "Hi, thank you for having me here," we tend to want to always be friendly, appreciative. We want the audience to like us. And so we want to have this like lovely greeting, but that's not really necessary. Okay. We don't want to be rude and just like launch into our speech, but actually that's why people are there. The thank you, everyone. I appreciate you having me here and going on and on like that doesn't necessarily endear you to your audience. You want to be able to grab the audience right away. So skip the pleasantries. You're not being rude. You're just getting right to the point. And people appreciate that because everyone's busy. Everyone has other things going on in their life. So just get to the point. Mistake number three, forgetting the payoff. If you hook people but don't tell them why to stay, they'll wander. Always promise what's coming. Okay, so now it's your turn. Let's try to put these lessons into practice right now. So I want you to grab a piece of paper or open your notes app on your phone. Step one, write one sentence that shocks, surprises, or provokes. Step two, write one line that shows you know your audience's challenge. Step three, write a question or statement that raises the stakes. And step four, write your payoff. What will they get if they pay attention? You can pause this video if you need to and do a little quick work. Got them? Good. Now combine those 4 lines into one powerful opening paragraph. Practice it out loud, watch your energy, lean slightly forward, make strong eye contact, or in this case, camera contact. Pause after your hook, let it breathe. That's your opening. Pretty simple, right? You don't have to do a lot of overthinking here. Just follow the formula. Your intro is your first 30 seconds of persuasion. Nail it and you control the room. Miss it and your speech fights for attention from minute 1. You don't want that to happen. Remember that presentation where you felt the room go cold? That ends now. You have the formula: shock, relate, tension, payoff. It's very simple. 4 steps. Practice it, refine it, own it. If you want more help with your openings, your stories, or your full presentations, I've got coaching and tools to help you turn up your presence. You can book a call with me. See the link below. I'll see you in the next video.